for Shedeur Sanders. Horn on the other end of that catch. Out across down to the field, the season opener for both these teams. Sanders wide open. Room service downfield. And Sanders pulls it out on the RPO. Hits Horn. Coming back the other way, looking to pick up a block. Found an alley. And on the sidelines, one of the changes this year in college football. Shedeur Sanders over the middle of the field. Horn on the catch at the other end. The connection and a touchdown.
Against the blitz, to be able to give Shedeur Sanders enough time to throw it down the field. Jimmy Horn is so open that all you have to do is put
Sanders. Here's Sanders, drops it off. First down, Colorado. Horn. Shedeur Sanders hit as he throws. There's a chunk yard.
Sets, delivers. Touchdown, Colorado. Jimmy Horn.
Space. Watch Horn. He's on a post route. He sees Sanders break the pocket and he says, all right, I'm going to head back the other way. And he was wide.
Downfield. Got him in. Horn. Atonement. He shook Blackburn out of his socks after the catch. And now they'll go for two to tie.
Shedeur Sanders did it.
Takes his time, lofts one in the air, caught, touchdown, Colorado. Jimmy.
He comes down in coverage. When he comes down, Sanders knows that he's got the top throw over for a post and a touchdown.
Receivers, here's Sanders, end zone, touchdown, Jimmy Horn.
But he gets more width than he probably wants to, which allows Horn the opportunity to get the space in the middle. Did you see him roll out there? That's using your personnel. And as soon as the safety Bullock was wider than he wanted.
Bring in 20 next year.
Once again, UCLA backing off and Horn. And here's a throw to the end zone. Jump ball, catch made, Horn.
Put him in a slot and you get him matched up against a nickelback, Alex Johnson, who's a great player, but he's used to lining up against big tight ends or more of a back maybe coming out of the backfield, and I like him.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, we discussed that. I never get on Twitter. In fact, it's to a detriment of the companies that I work for.
Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return for USF, cutting it back. Horn, one of the fastest players on the team. The field has opened up. Hit the horn.